Hallöchen, meine Lieben, und herzlich willkommen zu einer neuen Folge Cathy Rain. Wir haben mittendrin im Gespräch mit dem President aufgehört. Was heißt aufgehört? Eigentlich hat das Gespräch noch gar nicht angefangen, aber jetzt fängt's an. Er ist mir nicht ganz sympathisch und die Musik finde ich total gut. Und ich finde es faszinierend, wie unglaublich realistisch diese Couch aussieht. Dafür, dass es so grobe oder recht grobe Pixel sind. Ist echt krass. Also ich meine, die Personen, da kriegt man natürlich nicht so fein hin von den Klamotten her auch nicht. Da schon eher, das sieht eigentlich echt krass aus. Aber ich könnte das halt niemals. So mit Bleistift und so, da kriegt man das schon eher hin oder halt malen direkt. Aber mit so einzelnen Pünktchen, boah, echt überhaupt, das könnte ich nicht. So, wir fangen von oben an und gehen mal alles durch. Sieht auch ein bisschen aus wie so ein Gartenzwerg. Naja, das hört ihr bestimmt nicht gern.
Do you know anything about what happened to Joseph Rain in 1981?
No, we had our differences, me and him, but that's a horrible fate for a man. I'd rather be dead than a vegetable.
So I take it you and him didn't get along.
No, I could write a book about that man. On one page I'd praise him, on the next I'd want to smash his skull in. He could be a real self-righteous prick when he wanted to, that's for sure. But everyone knew he was the real law around here. Truman was a tool. I respected Joseph, and he respected me, but he hated how Brian looked up to me. Joseph always blamed the club for the path Brian chose in life, even though it was just due to him being a shitty father.
Das ist Blödsinn. Großvater war kein schlechter Vater. Ihn bitten, das weiter auszuführen, ja, auf jeden Fall.
You seriously thought Grandpa was a bad parent?
Everybody knew about it. People just tend to forget the bad qualities of men in wheelchairs. Joseph wasn't a saint. He saw everything in black and white. He was only kind to whomever he considered to be good by his narrow moral standards. The ones who wouldn't fit in that small mold didn't get any chances. None whatsoever.
Es ist leider oft so, dass man Leute, die behindert sind, irgendeine Behinderung haben oder tot sind, dass man dann nur positiv über die redet. Das ist echt so. Jimmy, was weißt du über den?
Do you know who Jimmy Cochran is?
No.
Okay.
Do you know anything about Lily Myers?
Nothing that anyone else around here couldn't tell you.
Tell me, how long have you been the president of this club?
15 years now, give or take. VP for 10 before that.
Good. Then you can tell me why you stole Lily Myers' paintings from Charles Wade in '86.
I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but I'd recommend you be careful with wild accusations like that.
Ich meine, sie hätte auch ein bisschen anders fragen können, ob er vielleicht irgendwas weiß, dass irgendjemand anderes hier von den Leuten gestohlen hat. VP ist ein Vicepräsident, also Vizepräsident, für die, die das nicht wissen. Ich weiß es auch nur, weil ich Sons of Anarchy geschaut habe. Oh, lass den Mist. Ich weiß, dass du es warst. Nein. In Ordnung. Gibt es etwas, das ich für den Club tun kann, um dein Vertrauen zu erlangen? Nein. Bitte, dann lass es halt. Nee, dann schon eher das. Naja, oder... Ich will halt nicht so bitchy sein. Ich bin halt nicht so. Das passt nicht.
Fine. Is there anything I can do for the club to earn your trust?
You mean like cleaning the toilets? Making coffee? I think we got that covered, Cupcake.
Spare me your sexist bullshit. I can take care of business.
You're nothing like your old man, you know that?
I take that as a compliment.
You do that. In any case, I've had enough of this nonsense. Stop pushing your luck.
Okay. Kirche?
What can you tell me about the Church of the Holy Trinity?
Do I look like a pious man to you? I've peed on churches.
Okay, der rote Mann.
This may be a weird question, but have you ever met a bald man dressed in red?
I've made a few bald men red. That count?
Nee. So.
What can you tell me about the Black Hats?
Black Hats MC was founded in the 60s by my old man, my uncle, and 2 other local bikers. Conwell Springs is the mother chapter, and we have support clubs in 6 other locations across 3 states. There's a total of 16 members here, 12 patch, 4 prospects. I'm the acting president of this chapter as well as of the whole club. Have been for more than 15 years.
The law give you any trouble?
It used to be tough when your granddad was around. He and Truman ran a tight ship.
And now?
Now they try, but Boyks and the boy are a nuisance at best.
Ich muss das wissen.
No use. He's not gonna budge on this one. I need to figure out some way to make him more cooperative.
Okay. Das wird wahrscheinlich bei ihm nicht mit einer Schachtel kippen funktionieren.
Alright, I'm gonna hit the road.
Right on. I have some business to take care of, but make yourself at home.
Thanks, Bo. See you around.
Geht sie jetzt einfach? Nee, er geht.
Hey, Brian's girl.
Yeah?
I overheard you. I'm Emmett.
Hey.
The boss man isn't usually that grumpy. He's got a lot on his mind. But I think I may know of a way to loosen him up.
Okay.
I'm all ears, buddy.
Well, Bo and Brian are the double Bs, as we used to call them. They used to have this drink together. Brian came up with it. He called it a Bloodier Mary.
Sounds like my kind of drink.
Yeah, it's basically a Bloody Mary, but with pig blood instead
Oh
of
my
tomato
God.
juice.
I take that back. Gross.
I'm kidding.
Okay.
It's just a Bloody Mary, but with a special ingredient added to it.
If you say that special ingredient is blood, I will literally punch you.
No, Brian refused to tell anyone what it was. He only made it for special occasions. It's probably something uncommon, like a rare herb or some kind of expensive spice.
So let me guess. If I can produce this drink for Bo, you think he would help me out?
It'll make him remember Brian, which should go a long way. He hasn't had that drink since your old man disappeared. Brian was like a son to him. The boss would have died for him back in the day. If you could recall the good times with your father, he might change his mind.
I guess it could be worth a try. But wait, why are you helping me?
You're Brian's kid. That means you're family. We take care of family.
Well, how was that drink compared with a regular Bloody Mary?
Tasted a bit more like pepper and had a punch to it. It usually gave some pretty nasty
Ich weiß
hangovers.
schon.
Oh, if you had a lot of them, you'd hallucinate some crazy shit. Pretty wild.
Trippy. Thanks.
You're welcome, darling.
Habe es mir gleich gedacht, aber ich wollte nicht dazwischenreden. Und zwar glaube ich, dass es diese rote Blume ist. So, was gibt es hier? Warum ist jetzt die Musik weg? Ich möchte bitte gerne Musik, danke.
He's the bartender here. Doesn't appear to be a club member. Hey, bartender. Do you happen to know how to make a Bloodier Mary?
You mean a Bloody Mary?
No, this is something different.
Afraid not. I can make you regular Bloody Mary, though, if you want.
Maybe later. I need to figure something out.
All right, then.
Ich habe noch nie eine Bloody Mary getrunken. Ich weiß, dass da Tomatensaft drin ist und was noch? Wodka? Keine Ahnung, ich kann mir das echt nicht vorstellen. Das schmeckt doch niemals gut. Wehe, der Prospekt ist noch irgendwo
I used
vor
to
der
be a
Tür.
bit of a pool shark. Been a while, though.
Wisst ihr nicht? Ja gut.
A member of this motorcycle club.
Bei dem sagt sie wahrscheinlich dasselbe.
A member of this motorcycle club.
Können wir mit denen reden?
I'd rather just talk to their leader.
Okay. Ist auch richtig
Not
so.
sure where that leads, but I don't think I have a reason to go in there.
Ich glaube, da solltest du echt nicht rein.
"100% country music. Be still, my heart."
So, was
Whew,
gibt's?
out of
Oh,
order. My ears are safe.
okay. Da ist noch irgendwas.
My father's in one of these photos. I'm barely resisting the urge to rip it to shreds.
Ich würde gerne wissen, was das für einer ist. Was mit dem Papa da los ist. Ich hole mir jetzt die Blume. Wir sind schon mega lang unterwegs, oder? Ich finde schon langsam sollten wir nach Hause.
Sorry, endangered flower, but I really need to make a drink.
Oh, wie süß. Oh. Hast du das gesehen, das Eichhörnchen? Jetzt gehen wir zurück in die Bar. Wahrscheinlich musste uns einfach eine Bloody Mary machen. Und, Hello, Mr. President. Ach, coole Musik. Ich mag das. Das mag ich. Erstmal brauche ich eine Bloody Mary, bitte. Oder
Hey,
ich gebe ihm...
bartender, do you happen to...
You mean a...
No,
Afraid not. I can make...
maybe later.
All right,
Okay.
then.
Dann ihm einfach das geben.
I'd like a Bloody Mary.
Coming right up.
Oh, and add this, will you? Just something I like for flavor. Put it in a blender.
Whatever you say.
Okay. Das muss einfach das sein. Wenn das nicht falsch ist, dann weiß ich echt nicht.
One Bloody Mary. Enjoy.
Thanks, buddy.
The club will cover that, Jose.
Sure thing, VP.
Thanks again, Emmett.
You got it.
Ach süß. Der ist toll. Das sind nämlich nicht alles so böse, blöde Biker. Überhaupt nicht. Ganz nette Typen alles. Außer der Prospect.
Hey, Bo. I've got something for you.
I recognize that smell. You found your dad's recipe.
Something like that.
Man, is this a trip down memory lane? I keep expecting Brian to walk in here any second. You know, all this nostalgia is making me remember how much I really owe your old man.
Yeah?
Yeah, so here's the deal. In '86, Carl, my VP at the time, came to me and said he had a job lined up for the club. Some guy had offered him good dough for stealing a bunch of paintings from a mansion. He needed 2 brothers for the job. I was busy with other things at the time, so I gave my permission as long as the club got the usual cut. He returned a week later with a nice wad of cash. I didn't realize it was Wade he had knocked off until I read the paper. If I had known that, I'd advised against it. Wade is a powerful man with friends in city council. There's no reason to piss him off.
Got it. So, what do you know about the guy who hired you for the job?
Not much. Carl said it was some bearded preacher.
Whoa, Isaac from the Church of the Holy Trinity?
Could be. I don't know who that is. It was a priest. I know that much.
Ernsthaft?
Thanks, Bo. I'm gonna follow up on this right away.
That's it? You're not gonna ask me about what happened to your old man? Not even curious?
I couldn't give 2 shits about that asshole.
Bullshit. Don't expect anyone to believe you're that angry with someone you don't give 2 shits about.
Either he's dead or he abandoned me. Do any of those options look appealing to you?
They don't, but you should know that no one from the club had anything to do with it. I meant it when I said Brian was a good brother. He had no enemies here. Not then, and not now.
Comforting to hear, Mr. President.
Shut up and listen, girl. I'm trying to tell you something. Brian used to talk about heading to Mexico, about riding off into the sunset and getting away from all his newfound responsibilities. And I think part of him was serious. You deserve to know that there's a chance he's still out there somewhere.
Sure. Let's hope that bastard is living it up somewhere.
Just take care of yourself, you hear?
You too. That day went by fast. I think I'm gonna ask if I can stay the night at Grandma's.
Nein! Ich will nicht bei der Oma schlafen. Ich will nach Hause. Ich will nur aus einem Grund nach Hause. Ich wollte doch wissen, ob meine Mitbewohnerin im Heim, ob die was rausgefunden hat über die Lichter. Mann, der blöde Priester. Ernsthaft? War das echt der Priester? Ah, Jesus, Jesus. Und der Typ ist super, der President ist echt super. Und die ist ein bisschen... Sie ist halt... Sie versucht halt immer, ihre Gefühle so ein bisschen zu verbergen. Sollte ein bisschen aufgeschlossener sein. Es gibt viele, viele, viele Möglichkeiten, warum der Papa weg ist. Ich denke, das wird sich auch noch aufklären.
Hello, sweetheart.
Hey, Grandma, it got kinda late. Would it be okay if I stay the night?
Of course, dear. Have a seat. I'll make you something to eat.
Oh,
Ja.
You're the best. I'm starving.
Zeig mal, was gibt's denn Gutes zu essen bei der Oma? Oh, in dieser Nacht träumt Kathy.
Do you see?
Ah, okay, der Junge hat was damit zu tun. Da ist
You
das
are
Bild.
both unwanted, both discarded. Good. Lick the flames, buddy boy. Lick the flames and feel the hatred burn.
Oh mein Gott. Der ist gerade am Fenster
Lily's
gestanden.
painting, burning, and the kid from the cemetery. It's gotta mean something.
Vorhin da in ihrem Traum waren am Fenster Zahnräder. Boah, ich überlege gerade, was das zu bedeuten haben könnte. Boah, das ist echt komisch. Das ist echt sehr seltsam. Vor allem der Typ ist in den Träumen schwarz-weiß. Im ersten Traum war ja einer in Farbe und der andere schwarz-weiß. Also die gab es zweimal sozusagen und einer hing von der Decke irgendwie. So eine Traumdeuterin wäre nicht schlecht.
I should go see what Grandma is up to first.
Ach so, echt? Okay. Bitte, bitte nicht, dass irgendwas passiert ist. Oh Gott, bitte nicht. Bitte nicht.
Oh, good morning.
Ach, krass, hi.
What the... Morning. Wow, this is quite the surprise.
Oh ja.
You have such a lovely friend, dear. We've been chatting all morning.
Oh, I have no doubt. She's quite the talker, this one.
You sleep even longer here than you do back home.
Oh, gee, must be the blissful lack of distractions here, E. Can I talk to you for a sec, outside, alone?
Okie dokie, if your grandmother doesn't mind being left all by yourself for a while.
Sure. You go ahead, children. I'll be right here if you need me.
Ach, wie süß. Wehe, Kathy, sagst jetzt irgendwas Böses. Bist du denn? Wehe, nein. Was? Was zum Teufel stimmt denn mit dir nicht, I? Warum? Von Privatsphäre hast du wohl noch nie was gehört. Was, die ist doch... Hä? Als ob die jetzt irgendwie zu Kathy ins Zimmer rein ist, während sie gepennt hat und wäre da irgendwie in ihrem Bett gesessen. Das ist ja falsch. Aber die ist halt einfach zu Oma. Wahrscheinlich will sie mir was voll Wichtiges sagen. Das ist überhaupt nicht cool. Was treibst du hier, Aline? Boah, ich will nicht so sein. Dann mach ich
Is the
das.
concept of personal boundaries new to you?
That's a rhetorical question, right?
Was a single morning devoid of Eileen too much to ask? I'm frankly surprised that I'm allowed bathroom breaks by myself with you in the same building.
Echt so schlimm?
I was super bored. Besides, you never got back home last night. I wanted to make sure you were okay.
Well, as you can plainly see, I'm not a corpse.
You could be a very convincing zombie.
Very funny. You can go home now, E.
Fine. I won't tell you what I found in my research yesterday then.
Ja, mach's echt nicht. Geh einfach.
Ugh, I hate you.
I'm so glad you asked. I looked up a few statistics for this county, looking for any anomalies. First off, there's a high number of missing persons reports in the area. That wouldn't be too unusual if, let's say, the county had a high crime rate. But it doesn't. Violent crimes are actually lower than in other comparable counties.
Huh. That's just outright creepy.
It gets even better. It turns out that this county has the highest number of clinically insane in the state. And guess what? Conwell Springs County is tiny. Per capita, the difference to the county in second place is humongous, over 1,000%.
That makes some sense. I found out that this cocky person is Loctite at Ingstrom's.
Wow, we should go talk to him, right? He must have some answers.
That's the plan. I should probably fill you in on the rest I found.
Ja? Die ist doch toll,
So,
die Aline.
I'm gonna head over there today and confront Isaac about the paintings.
Don't you think it's a bit risky, Kathy? It could just backfire and piss him off.
Das stimmt.
Oh, I'm hoping it will. Nothing wrong with some good old provocation to make people show their true colors.
You never gave him the picture of the lights, right?
Nah, didn't want the guy to faint. He sounded pretty brainwashed about the Holy Trinity thing.
And none of the church people know who I am, right?
I guess not. So?
Na, warum wohl?
My point is that you grilled the priest good yesterday. You already tried it your way. I'm a fellow Christian. Maybe I could try something different, like make up a cute cover story and pretend to want to join their church. If he still won't trust me, I can show him my copy of the picture. Maybe it will make him open up.
I suppose it would give me enough time to drive back to the city and talk to Jimmy before it gets too late.
Yay! Oh, let's do it! I'm so excited. I can't wait to lie to people.
You know that's a sin, right?
Oh, I'm sure Jesus will make an exception this time.
Ja.
After all, he loves me.
I'm not gonna waste any time then. Let's catch up on the phone tonight.
Okie dokie. Talk to you later.
Ich hab... Achso, gut. Sie fällt von alleine hin.
Hello, Jimmy. I've been looking for you.
Oh, is it for real this time?
Yes, this is all very real.
So you're going to ask me about Joseph now?
How do you know that? Who told you?
You did. Every time you came here.
You're not making any sense, Jimmy. We've never met before.
Mhm.
I'm
Okay.
making perfect sense. Everyone says so. I'm the sharpest tool in the shed. All bets are off now, Missy. Better buckle up and enjoy the ride. Forget all the rules. No going from top to bottom. No checking off all the items on your list. Start by asking me about the young chronicler.
Ach Leute, jetzt muss ich wieder mitten in einem Gespräch aufhören. Das ist echt doof. Vor allem kann ich jetzt auch nicht speichern, weil ich müsste jetzt theoretisch aufhören langsam. Na, wobei, vielleicht nehme ich noch eine Folge auf, aber das ist jetzt wurscht. Das betrifft euch jetzt nicht direkt. Auf jeden Fall sehen wir uns dann morgen zu einer neuen Folge Cathy Rain. Bin gespannt, was der uns noch erzählt. Ich finde ihn ein bisschen creepy. Und ich mag die Aline so sehr. Ich finde die voll toll und ich finde nicht gut, dass die Cathy so böse zu der ist. Die könnte echt mal ein bisschen freundlicher sein. Naja, Leute, wenn euch die Folge gefallen hat, dann würde ich mich über einen Daumen freuen. Und ansonsten dann halt nicht. Wir sehen uns dann morgen. Danke fürs Zugucken. Ciao.